welcome to our 19th streaming. Thanks for joining us. Got a few call outs already, so well done. We've got Mick and Kieran, we've got Lee, Shell and Steve Wallens, we've got Emma and John. So thanks for calling out already. If you get the opportunity, do tap in, let us know who's with us, and let's let our friends know who's with us. Just to let you know that at the midpoint, we've got an introduction or explanation of the booking. People are getting a little bit confused about our booking system, and we've got another adaptation, and James explained that midway. And also, we're going to put the streaming on hold for a bit. Pure and simply, there's not so much interest on it. It's going to be a lot of work from our end. We've got no problem with that. But we've got so much going on, we don't want to dilute what we're doing. So we're going to stick to doing this for a while. And then as time goes by, we'll go into the zooming with that. Okay, from there, we're going to make a start from there. Well, let's get ourselves moving, please. And taking it backwards. Let's bring those arms in and out. Going up and down. And shoot it up. Taking it forwards. I've mentioned many times before, if you're new to us today, take it nice and easy. Go to your own pace, keep it nice and relaxed. If there's anything we're going too fast, then take a pause and maybe miss one of the repetitions so that you can keep going. So it's better often than sit down and miss the whole lot. If we're going too fast, miss every other one out when we do the repetition. Let's get those knees moving out. So do everything to your own comfort zone. If things are getting a bit difficult or you feel a bit, so don't push it. If anything feels a bit awkward, it might be the angle you're standing or how you're moving it. So work to your own physical comforts. Just trying to line myself center page. Let's pick yourselves up. If you feel a bit dizzy, maybe you're taking intensity too high. If you've joined us from YouTube and you're watching us live from YouTube, if you go onto carginmoss.com, so C-A-R-G-I-N, carginmoss.com, I'll put this sign up later, then you can actually register with us and you can watch this throughout the week. So it sits on this site, not necessarily on YouTube, all the way through. If any of you guys also want to get involved with this personally, if you want to take photos of you training with us, let's go over to the right, stretching up and over the top. If you want to take photos training with us or a short video, pop it off to cargin@gmail.com, and again I'll post up before we go to the halfway point. And let's go the other way. And we can submit it into our mid-time VTs. Let's go this way. Bend front knee, back leg straight, and stretch it out. Take the back foot on the ball foot, knee to the floor, and pushing forwards. Have we got any more call-outs?
I know that Dragos is with us, and Emma and Manuel.
Okay, and turn face the way. So again, good morning Dragos, I hope you're with us because I know you're having difficulty doing the tapping. If you join the Discus, if you register with Discus, then that opens the communication on that. And Manuel and Emma, you've been doing everyone so far, so hopefully you're with us today. And the same thing, just connect to the Discus, do it after this. Connect to the Discus button, let's pull backwards, and then you can register with them. And that's part of this, so you're not going off anywhere else. It's part of this, and then you can actually leave messages and comments. Okay, and relax. From there, let's take one leg back, and then put the hand out. So height to suit yourself. Everything goes to your own pace. Let's go straight up, bring it down. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, let's change the legs over, and with that back leg, let's come up to a height to suit yourself. Don't forget, when you warm up, you want to do things more moderately until you're at peak performance. 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's kick the heels up to the side here, so it opens the hips up. So look over the rear shoulder, so try and get the legs straight, height to suit yourself, might be here, it might be here, let's go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and one, and kick the heels the other way. So again, as we mentioned many times, when you're doing things like, if you feel a bit wobbly, first of all, bend your standing leg. Secondly, hold on to something. And it's the stretching the leg that we're focusing on, rather than stability at this moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to work on some individual techniques, and that's what we're going to put together with this, the drills that we're going to follow. Right, from the start off, you can do it from the spot, you can take one leg back. We're going to keep those hands up, we're going to do some kicks. So with our right leg, we're going to go front kick. So as we're doing this, and again, if you're new to any of you guys, pick the knee up, push forward with the ball foot, part of the foot that you'd actually stand on your tips those. With that leg, let's go 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, we go to the other leg. Let's go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. We're going to go sideways, we're going to side kick, pick the knee and toes up, out to the side, and bring it back. You see the standing foot naturally turned out. Just make it nice and relaxed, lift the weight out to the side, and bring it back. Let's go 1, and 2, 3, 4. Obviously kick to your own height, 5. If your height's half that height, your kick's half that height, it's not a problem. Let's go the other way. So start, kick the heels up to start with. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So that's going directly sideways. If someone's at the front diagonally, this is what the turning kick's for. So with the back leg, heel to the bottom. So rather than bring it up in front, heel to the bottom, round to the front. Let's go 1, and 2. I'll do it side on 2, see, and 3, and 4, and 5. And we're going to go with the other leg. I didn't mention, don't normally mention, it's normally common sense. Make sure you're not kicking each other or the furniture, so have a look before you pick any limb up. Right, with this leg, let's go 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, good, good. Right, we're going to do a hook kick. So if I go sideways, a turning kick is designed to go forwards. A hook kick is designed to go backwards. So we go behind, or if we go to the side, front, to the side, it's come out here. So we're going to go with this leg, we're going to pick the leg up and go backwards. Okay, I'll do it side on again. So I'm going backwards with the heel. Forwards with the ball foot, backwards with the heel. So we're going to use this leg. So out, bring it back as if someone's over there. Let's go 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. And with this other leg, so we're going to pick it up, take it backwards. If we're going to kick to the side, we take it forwards, take it to the side. So we're going to go 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're going to focus on those 4 kicks today. Right, just working on some other techniques. We're going to step forward and we're going to punch. So the punch comes from the hip straight forward. Okay. Those that have trained before, we're going to use 2 hands to expand the technique. So you can take the left out. We're going to step forward, right leg, right hand, step forward and punch. And bring it back. We're going to do the same arm, same way. Let's go. And go. Not 2 more. There we go. And 1 more. Good. We're going to use the other leg. So put the hand out. We're taking the left leg, left hand, stepping forward. And go. And go. 2 more. And 1. Good. We're going to do that middle block. Now the middle block from the side profile, you can make across the chest. We're going to drop the elbow down, fist in line with shoulder. We've got a 90-degree bend here. We're going to take it to this side. It's your right probably. And we're going to go middle block. Good. And again from there. And again go. We've got 2 more. And 1 more. Good. We change the other side. We're going to pull it over here. So it's coming across the body. So the forearm comes across, any attack comes across here. We're going to pick it up and deflect it. We're going this way. So let's go. So you see, even if you don't get this perfect stance, let's get both feet facing there. So we're taking the hips, the shoulders, everything behind this block. We'll go. And 2 more. 1. And 2. As I always say, that's designed for middle section. If it is higher, we can pick it up. We can't take it low unless we invert it down, which was going to go forwards. So big cross to the chest, we're going to take the left leg forward and block. Or it's probably your right. Okay, we're going to do that one. If you get confused with 2 hands, just use the one. Okay, the other hand is to make it stronger, faster and better. 2 more. And 1. We're going to take the other hand, so center chest. So don't go too high, you leave yourself open. Don't go too low, you leave yourself. Center chest, perfect for quick reactions. This leg. And again. And again. 1 more. Go. Good. We're going to go to the side again. We're going to do a rising block. So it starts saying center chest, the elbow next to the ear. It lifts in the shape it finishes on. So it's going to meet the attack and deflect it. So it comes above the head here, and it wants to go up your center line, so you're not missing. We're going to go this way. So we're going to turn and go. You see it's close to the forehead. You have something in the hand, you don't want to risk deflection and getting hit still. So we're blocking their arm, not the attacking tool, if they have one, but we're making sure we're covered. 1 more. We're going to go this way with the other leg. So it happens to be my right, probably your left. We're going there and use the same arm. So we'll come across, center line straight up. And go. And go. 2 more. And 1. Okay. Right, got a few smiles and clicks going on around the room here at the moment. I'll catch up with that in a second. Right, so far these have all been defences. Right, what we're going to be looking at is some attacks. So we've done the punch, we're going to do a strike. Now this is going to the side of the neck. So it could be a hinge of the jaw, it could be the temple. We're going to step forward with one leg and use the same arm. If you're on the opposite to me, it doesn't really matter. Just get it coordinated here. Now it's almost straight, but not perfectly. So keep it soft in the elbow and continuation. And go. And go. And 1 more. We're going to use the other arm and leg. So go forward, striking here. And go. And go. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, so I'm not, it's not part of the movement. I think I brought a stone in, I'm just keep treading on it. So I'm not dancing, it's not part of the move. Right, we've gone outwards with the knife hand strike. We're now going to go inwards. Now it doesn't want to go too wide. If we're looking at power strike for the breaking or anything out, we might go big and bold. If we're looking at reaction, we're going to go forward and in. So from shoulder to center line. So with that right leg, we're going to go. Okay, it's going inwards. And going inwards. 2 more. And 1. Right, what we can do with one hand, we're going to do with the other. And I mentioned before, if I'm seems to go a bit fast, just miss every other one out. I'm going to step forward. So going inwards with the hand. 2 more. And okay, and relax. Right, what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to flip to the, I'm just picking something up here. In a minute, we're going to flip to the VT, explaining about a booking system. There's an adaptation on that, so James can explain that. As I mentioned earlier, if you've come to join us from YouTube, it's carginmoss.com, and that takes you to this site, and you can view this and eventually review others. And if you've got anything to submit, go to carginmoss@gmail.com, and then you can send in photos. If you've got messages that you haven't typed on here, you can always send it there and we can pass it on. I know we're going to see Dracula's and manual soon, but if you want to put something personal, private, then you can send it there as well. Okay, from there, what we're going to do, we're going to go to a quick VT, explain about our booking system.
Hi there, it's James from Energize on behalf of Cargin Moss and the CMBBA, Master Moss, I should say. We're just here on the booking screen, so I've already logged in as my wife, Cameljeet, but I'm going to take you through the process of logging in. So let's say we're starting afresh and I haven't already logged in. So cmbba.energize.cloud is the address for now. I'm typing into the address bar here. The temptation is to, type into... If you type into Google's search bar, that's going to do a search for it, which is not going to bring up the website that you actually need, because it's a temporary hosting that we're doing. So make sure you're typing it up here in this actual bar, cmbba.energize.cloud, and there's a couple of people that have had problems with that. I'm just going to accept the cookies, and we go to member access, and then please click here to enter the member password protected members area. So this is the first time, because I'm doing an incognito window, it's not storing any of my cookies, so I've got to log in again. But after you've done this once, it should remember you. If you have an issue, there's the contact us button there on a mobile that will just dial us straight away. And so you've got another button here you can call, or if you prefer to email, if you press that button there, it will just start an email. Obviously I'm not logged into Google either at the moment, but that, if you're logged into your email, that will start an email to us that we can help out. However, the email address is just your email, so I'm going to put in cam4bear@me.com, which is my wife's email address, and password is the one that you've been provided, and then start booking lessons. Welcome, Cameljeet, to the CMBBA booking system, where you can reserve a slot in the class for yourself or your children. So we go down to book lessons now, and then in light of COVID, we've had to monitor numbers, so book a class for myself or book a class for my kids. Either one of these takes you down to this next bit. We wanted to make bookings as easy as possible for our members, and then there's these 3 points, so you can just familiarise yourself, and then we're going to insert this video here, so you'll see that there, and then welcome, Cameljeet, your account ID is that, but the membership number that you're more used to is this. That's more for sort of troubleshooting, as we're still in development on it. And then if you've been a member of the loyalty scheme, so if you've stayed paying throughout COVID, then it will display the number of months that you've been paying for throughout, because you'll get sort of added benefits from Master Moss for those. So here it shows you the members you control. If you'd like to add it, if you think that you are not seeing a member here, so if you have, like, if I had a third child, or if I thought myself should be on it, I would click that, add member, and it goes straight down to, you can call here or send an email, and then we can get that member added to your account. It might be that there's members on there, but they haven't been tied to the accounts that control them. The accounts are what pays for the membership. The members are how many members there are. So the children plus the member plus the adults will all be members, but they might all be paid for by one account, if that makes sense. So you can click on the member. So if it's the first time you're doing it, it'll just say you haven't got any lessons at the moment. But I can see the lessons that Simran has got coming up. So today is Thursday the 30th of July. So she has one on Monday the 3rd of August and one on Wednesday the 5th of August. And then the red button is I can book a lesson. If you're not seeing any lessons here, it will say go to the red button to book your next lesson, or you can choose another member to see their bookings. If I just scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can see previous lessons that you've attended to as well. So you've got a historical record of all the lessons that member's been to. So if we want to book another lesson, so we've got Monday the 3rd of August, Wednesday the 5th of August. So Monday the 3rd of August, she was booked on this lesson. So I'll just show you what happens. So we'll go through the process. Now, she was already booked on this lesson, so you go to book a member. Let's go on to Simran and let's try to book her again, and it will say this member was already booked on this lesson. This member is also booked on these 2 other dates. If you've got any more available booking credits, you'll see them down the bottom here. So let's go back to the lessons. Let's try and book her on another lesson coming up. So maybe we'll put her on this one. So as you click on the different lessons, if you don't have somebody that you can book on that lesson, you'll just see the return to lessons button. Return to lessons, return to lessons, and return to lessons. Because both Rajan and Simran are in the Juniors Blue to Black, that's the only one that has the book this lesson button. So you don't need to worry about making a mistake and booking the wrong lessons. This should only let you book the lessons that you are able to. So let's try. So this lesson is Wednesday the 12th of August. So let's go down to the members and let's book Simran onto this lesson. And there we see booking successful. And it shows that she's got 2 available booking credits. She only has 1 available booking credit. That's a bug. If we go to the same lesson again, and we try and book it, it'll go, you're already booked on that. She's actually only got 1 available booking credit. I'll sort that bug out. Sorry about that. Forgot to add 1 to the take 1 away of the booking credits at the time of booking, but yeah. So then if we wanted to book Rajan as well, it's just as simple. We don't need to go back to the lessons. He's right here. We can just go booking there. He's already successful. We've got that same bug there. He hasn't got 2 available credits. He's only got 1 available credit left for that week. And then we'll go back to show all of lessons. So if we try and book too many lessons, so they're booked on me for this week. I think it was let's try and book this one. So this one's for Thursday. Yeah, it says, sorry, this member has already booked 2 lessons this week. The number of lessons booked for this member 2. This member, and it shows you what other lessons they're booked on. This member is also booked on the 27th and the 28th. And it tells you this lesson resides in the week starting and ending on. So you can see which week you've got credits left available. But as you can see, Simran is already in the Monday and the Tuesday. And I believe it would make sense that Rajan is as well, being as we drop them both off at the same time. But you might want different children on different lessons, so it's up to you. Okay, and then go back to see the lessons again. So then, just to recap, so the members that we control, you can see all of the lessons we've got coming up. So she's got Monday the 3rd, Wednesday the 5th, and that's the booking that I've just made, Wednesday the 12th of August. And then you can book another lesson, or you can choose another member to see their booking. So let's see what Rajan's booked on. You can see Rajan's booked on Monday, Wednesday, and that's Wednesday the 12th that I've just added there. So you can see the future lessons coming up, and you can easily book another lesson. It just takes you to all of the lessons, and they're all color coded, so you can easily see which ones you need to book. If you just match the colors from the ones at the top, so both Rajan and Simran are in Juniors Blue to Black, but you might have different kids in different lessons, so you can easily see which, at a glance, which lesson is suitable to which child or which adult. So that's been a brief overview of the bookings. As I say, if there's any problem, just place a call on this number or fire us an email, and we'll endeavour to sort out whatever it is. It should be fairly straightforward to use, and if I just show you what it looks like on a mobile phone, there's a bit more scrolling involved, as there always is on a mobile, but we've tried to make it easy with these buttons that take you to the relevant bits. And then that's the instructions, and then you can see your member there, and you just see the lessons. On a mobile phone it looks like this. You can book a lesson, you can see the previous lesson they've attended, and you can choose another member. Let's go and look at Rajan. He's booked on the same lessons. Let's book another lesson. So scrolling down, let's try and book Rajan on. So if I try to book him on Mighty Morphs, it just says no. Just return to lessons. He's not a Mighty Morph. He's not a white to blue. He's not an adult, but he is a blue to black. So if I try and book that lesson, so that just scrolls you down to to book a member on this class. So you can see this is for debugging because we're still in development. That'll probably disappear when things are running more smoothly. But we've got lesson type, lesson date, and the time of the lesson. Yellow button is to go down to the members. The lesson isn't booked until you click on the red button. So we want to book Rajan on it. Sorry, this member has already booked 2 lessons this week, and then it shows you what other lessons they've booked. So please try and book the lessons that you intend to show up on. If you're booking a lesson and then you don't show up, or if you change it at a later date, I mean, sometimes things can't be helped, but just give us a call and we'll do what we can to help you out. But you are taking up a slot that someone else might be able to take, so please try and, rather than just bulk book everything, just book what you intend to turn up to, and then we'll do our best to get through this difficult time where we're having to watch our numbers, and we're being watched by people to make sure we're adhering to the COVID policy, and this booking system is for our reporting as well, so that we can show exactly who we had and which lessons, and that we haven't overbooked, and if we can all help each other out, that'd be great. I've been James from Energize on behalf of Master Moss and the CMBBA Academy.
That really helps, and again, it's great. As James was saying, we're developing it as we go forward, and you can click on to find out what lessons you booked. So it's easy to get confused on that. It's there for you, and other things will happen. Just to clarify, I did get a bit tongue-tied earlier. We are keeping going on this streaming. It's the Zooming we're not going to add to at this moment in time. So we're going to put that on hold. We're looking to do it at a later date if there's demand for it. But at the moment, this is going to happen every Friday. It's the additional Zooming, which is interaction, which we'll look at later. Right, what we're going to do is move on with the techniques we were doing earlier. Now, the concept for today's drills is that we've got north, south, east and west. So we've got people attacking from different angles. And those that actually train with us know that that's what the patterns are all about on complex or progressive, not complex, progressive drills. But we're going to work the techniques we've done on 4 different people. It's like a Bruce Lee movie, or Jackie Chan for those that don't know who Bruce Lee is. Right, to start with, we're looking for the kicks to start. So just keep your hands up throughout, unless we use them, if you can. Okay, so we're going to step forward, or just kick forward with a front kick. his mate's coming up to the side here. We're going to go with the side kick here. His mate's coming up here, and we're going to go with a back kick over there, and we're going to follow up with his mate over here. We're really unpopular, aren't we? All four of them are going for us. But ignoring that, we're looking at the four different angles, so north, south, east, and west. So we're going to go with the front kick, either leg. So front kick as it goes down, side kick as that goes down, look over your shoulder, back kick, which is side kick goes backwards, and we're going to come in with that turning kick is coming in this angle here. Good. So nice and relaxed. Let's go. Front kick, side kick. So head first. If you can't see it, you can't hit it. And turning kick. And let's go. Front, side, back, and turning. Good. And again. Front, side, back, and turning. Right. We're going to speed up a little bit more for those that want to. If it's going too fast, miss every other one out. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if anyone's feeling adventurous, we can kick with the left leg, front, side and back, and then turning kick. Or stick to what you're just doing. Okay? So front, side, back, turning. Or stick to how we're doing it. Front, side, back, and turning. One more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'll just pause there. If you're getting a bit dizzy, let's just miss a couple out. We're going to do the same idea with hand attacks. So we're going to step forward. So you don't necessarily have to step, but we're going to step. So if you haven't got space to step in all different directions, we're then going to strike out. Behind us, we're going to do a back fist, which is like a knife hand, but using the fist. We're going to do a back fist strike here. And as we turn this way, we're going to do a side punch. So it's punch, knife hand strike, back fist strike, side punch. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, you can return, 2, you can return, back fist, return, side, or if you've got the space, you can move around. Let's go there. So punch, knife hand, back fist, side punch. If you get a bit dizzy, just do them on the spot. Just do them facing the camera, or me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Punch, strike, back fist, punch. Again, punch, strike, back fist, punch, and one more. So forward, side, back, and side. So let's go. Punch, strike, back fist, and punch. So when we're rushing a little bit on that, sometimes you might lose a little bit of form, but it's just a drill. Okay, you can slow that down to your own pace. Just as I mentioned from day one, we're just trying to stimulate your ideas. So you can put the drills together that suit you. Write it down and drill it, because it'll only get better. This time, as another concept, is we're going to put a combination to each of those characters. Okay? The first one, we're going to come around with a turning kick, and then we're going to go back fist punch. Just make sure that's what I'm doing. Yes, it is. Right, so we're going to do that to the front. Okay? You can go feet together or back. So turning kick, back fist punch. We're going to do this a few times and then add the next one a few times and then add the next one. Otherwise we're going to get too complex. So let's go. Turning kick, come to the side of the head, come to the centre. Okay, let's go. Turning kick, 2, 3, and 2 more. Turning kick, 2, 3, 1 more. Turning kick, 2, 3. So from this position, we're going to turn to this person and we're going to go front kick, 2, 3. Just double punch. So front kick, double punch. So we're going to add it. Turning kick, back fist punch, turn, front kick, double punch. So let's go. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, punch. Good. Let's go. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, back fist punch. Punch. And again, one more. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, punch, punch. Good. From there, from that double punch here, we're going to pick the front leg up. So we go side kick. I'm checking out here. Side to the back. Oh, one more. Sorry. Side kick, knife and strike. Okay. So it's going to be a side kick, knife edge jab to the back side of moving lines. So we're going to come in, turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife edge strike. So to the front, turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, punch, punch, side kick, knife edge strike. Okay, ready? Let's go. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike. So if we're side on, it's a side kick. If we turn completely around, it's a back kick. Right, we're going to 2 more. Let's go. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike. And the last one before, we had the 4th area. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike. After the side kick, knife and strike, we're going to go hook kick, side punch. Okay, so to the side, bring it back to the buttocks, straight out. It's harder to talk and do it. Right, from there, let's go. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, knife hand, side kick, knife hand, hook kick, side punch. Okay, let's go. Front kick, double punch, side kick, no, front kick, double punch, side. Someone's looking, put me off at the side here. Right, from there, turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike, hook kick, side punch. 2 more. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike, hook kick, side punch. And last one, we're going to go in. Turning kick, back fist punch, front kick, double punch, side kick, knife and strike, hook kick, side punch. Right, we're going to conclude it on that one at the moment. I have got another one, but I'm getting conscious of time. Some of you are busy today. So we're going to move on and I'll come back and conclude what we're doing.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, we're going to start with the arms today. Okay, all of you should know now that we just do how to do the punch. So the intensity on this one is just basically how fast you go. Okay, senior grades and those that know it, we're going to chuck in the hook punches as well and the uppercuts. Every time though, make sure the other hand comes back onto your Okay, so we're going to start again. The intensity is the level and the speed that you go. So 30 seconds, please. And when we're ready, off we go. So just going straight out and throwing some hooks there and uppercuts as well. You mix it up, whichever way you want to do it. But try and protect the head every time. Okay, the faster you go, is how you increase the intensity. Keep it going, keep breathing, pushing it out, mixing it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good work, well done. Okay, so that's the arms. This one, again, you've all done this one. We're swatting down and up and kick. The intensity you choose. If you just want to take the bottom back a little bit and kick low, then that's fine too. The little or the full swap, all the way down and high with the kicks. Again, your choice. If you start high and you want to switch it down to low, or vice versa. Okay, 30 seconds, off we go again. So make sure that bottom's going backwards and not the knees going forwards. Keep that back straight and keep breathing. Pushing it out. If you want to go faster than I'm going, go faster. Senior grades, try and do 2 of them to my 1.
5, 4,
Push it out.
2, 1.
And good work. Okay, so now we've warmed up the arms, warmed up the legs. We're going to do 2 together. This is a new one. The lowest way of doing it, just get my breath back here, is you're going to punch, punch, kick, kick. Okay, just once more. Punch, punch, kick, kick. A little bit harder, going onto all fours. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips over your knees. So you're going to punch, punch, kick back, kick back. Okay, this is level 2, let's try it again. So punch, punch, kick back, kick back. Third level, those that are really going for it, we're going to go punch, punch, just lift and lift. And again, punch, punch, lift, lift. Okay, you choose which one you want to do, and the 30 seconds is on now. Go. Try and keep nice and flat with the back. And breathe in. If you're doing it from standing, that's just as well. If you want to take it back all the way into press-up position, if you started off in the press-up position and it's too much, just bring it to the one that I'm doing. This is the one in between. Keep breathing.
4, 3, 2.
Good, wow, well done. So that was a good one, incorporating the hands and the legs and the core in the middle. Okay, this is a new stretch. We're going to lay flat on the back. Make sure you put your small of the back into the floor, hands by the side, bring one knee up and just take that leg up as high as you can and then try and hold on to it. If you can hold the back of your quads or your knee or your ankle, even better. And you're pulling it towards you. If you want to make the stretch even longer and bigger, take that leg out flat as well. Try not to bend this knee. It's not working if you bend the knee. And go to whatever level you can. Just holding it there for 3, 2, 1, and gently putting it down. Okay, so swapping over, taking the other leg up, hold wherever is comfortable for you, and try and pull it in. Or you might be able to hold higher up, but keep that knee straight. Making it a bigger stretch, take that other leg flat. Holding it there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relaxing that leg down. Okay, another new stretch for you. Rolling over onto your tummy this time. Take your hands down and you're going to pull your heels towards your buttocks. Okay, so you're pulling it up, stretching out those quads. If you can, try and hold, not easy this one, both ankles. And pulling it in, hold it into your buttocks, and 3, 2, 1. Let the legs down slowly, don't just ping them down. Good work, and stand it up. So well done, guys.
Right, as Ms. Moss mentioned earlier, it's a hot day, so if you kept up with that, well done, brilliant. Just to update for the Academy, as you know, we're all back now. So I've sent out emails to every member that trains with us. So emails about your personal login in system, your levels of loyalty and so forth. So it's all in there about what's going on. If you haven't had an email from us, first of all, if you can check your junk mail, and if it's not there, contact me personally. So either by the carginmoss at gmail.com or cargin@carginmoss.com, because we've got another email system there. So we will be moving other stuff forwards, a lot of stuff going in the background. But if you haven't had a personal invite for ourselves about either rejoining or understand the booking system, which we showed earlier, then please contact us, because some of the email are out of date and some systems are blocking. Because I've sent out a lot of emails and I've done it in short batches to stop people thinking it's spam, it's rubbish, junk mail. But some people are still saying they went to the junk box, some people are still saying they didn't get it. So please contact me personally and I'll send it individually and you will get it that way. So we'd love to see you all back, and as soon as possible. We're having a great time on that one. But again, please understand our social distance policy. So some of the kids are saying, well, I don't understand, but mum and dad does. Well, they're the ones doing it. So if you can get them to watch the walk around video, just read it through with them so they get an understanding. We're actually on top of everything. So let's just make sure everyone's safe and enjoyable. Right, just moving forward, and I'm going to squat down here. So yeah, just making sure the height's okay. Right, word of the week is constructivity. Okay, being constructive. So we're on school holidays now. So with that, some of the children are saying, oh, I'm spending all my time doing homework. I'm spending all my time doing... So pigeonhole it. Have a bit of time for your homework, your studies for those who are doing exams, and have some work time and some play time. And as I mentioned to all these guys that have been trained with us, get your red folders out now. Okay, we've lost 4 months of training. We've lost 4 months with competitions, gradings, black belt gradings, seminars, and everything. We can't get that back. But we can move forward now. So get your folders out now, have a look at them. You don't have to go bonkers. And the idea of the folders is little and often. But being constructive. So say, well, I'm going to do it a couple of times a week. I'm not going to have to do it every day if you don't want to, but because it doesn't want to be a chore, it wants to be enjoyable progression. The thought of the day, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. And that's a Chinese proverb. In other words, yeah, 20 years ago, if you started training in the martial arts, what level would you have been? If you was old enough, of course. But let's not worry about what could have been. Let's start today. So I'm going to put on Facebook, those that follow us on Facebook, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Right, thanks very much. It has gone on a lot longer. It's been almost an hour, but hopefully you've enjoyed our time with us, and we're going to be looking forward to you soon. So some of you guys see you in the week, some of you guys see you next Friday.
Bye.